Hello. Hello. We're in Taco Bell. That's awesome. Come here. Hello, doggy. Hello. 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 You too. You too. Hello. 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 Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Is this your dog? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no. Is it? No, no. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Your dogs are awesome. Have a good night. Cool. Bye, doggies. Bye, doggies. See you later, man. Good night. Hello. Bye, guys. Oh no, you guys stay. 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 Thank you. Sorry. Oh, sorry. No, it's okay. Thank you. Thanks. Swear. That was funny. Yeah. I don't know how much that got. That guy was funny. I thought that was Jay Farrow for a second. I was like, oh no, that's awesome because I didn't want to ask. I'm just kidding. That guy, that dog, I didn't know whose dogs that was. They were just walking around Taco Bell. Anyways, Taco Bell dogs. It's not Chihuahua either. It goes, how's it? Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. And it wasn't, yeah. Oh. Back here again. Yeah, I went to get Taco Bell. I just had to get those dogs on stream for a second. But, yeah. Taco Bell dog. I'm really mad that I didn't ask Ken to sign that, but I saw that he was signing other stuff, and I won't explain why, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna bother him about it right now. But besides that, it was a good night. Got here just in time, and I only came back on because of the Taco Bell dog. I was just about to leave, and I saw two dogs walking around the restaurant. Like, one came over with blacks, like the black color. It was a black spots, and then the other one came over with the brown spots. And I go, wait, is that the same dog and I'm just losing it? No, it was the same looking dog, except one had almost same pattern with black colors, and then the other had brown colors. I don't know their names, but they were cool. And so was the guy. I thought it was someone else's dogs. But he came over. He's grabbing my shoulder in like a funny way, kind of like. He's like, you got any money for that? Oh, that was funny. This city is great. Anyways, yo quiero Taco Bell. Oh, hey guys, I gotta get off again because of the battery, but it was just the talk. It's earlier. You might have to rewind it, or watch it again, or I don't even know. That was just funny. Seeing dogs at Taco Bell. Hey, Mr. Orange. Oh, yeah, like, it's weird because there was a lot of orange today. I had an orange colored Red Bull. I had to take the orange line, which I didn't expect. That's orange. Yeah, usually it just takes you gotta take a red line to green line to get here. But there's maintenance going on, so I had to take a detour on the orange line to take a shuttle bus to get back to the green line to get here, which is why I was like, oh great, I'm not gonna make, and then I was happy I made it. But I'm just doing a little sponsor for Taco Bell right now because those dogs. But yeah, I was just thinking, and I'm wearing something with orange on it. I had to take the orange line. But so even though I'm leaving and I just came back for a second to do the doggy video, hello and goodbye to Marcos Banderas, Halal Cat, Marcos Banderas again, Fact File again. I'll do Halal Cat again because I said okay, and Fact File again, and Manoa Tails Flat. Hello and goodbye to all you guys, to all few of you guys. Yeah, thanks for checking out the Taco Bell dog. There's more orange. Oh, by the way, I love when, like, you know, they got the classic orange looking lights. It's more moody. Anyways, Taco Bell and Coolidge. At least something's open at night still. You need more 24-hour places. Come on. For people like me who get stuck in the city and got no place to go. I don't really feel like going to a bar. I drink with my friends, but yeah. I was gonna go to the casino. I was thinking about it, but now I'm like, okay, so I gotta take a taxi there, go there, play some slots, and then I check the time for South Station opening, which is 5. The bus is until 8. Yeah, Dogville, Marcos. Sorry, I'm just rambling a lot, and here's the one truck going by in the city. I was gonna do the the honk thing, but I didn't want to bother him. He's gonna be like, "Fuck off." Or it would just be way too loud, and he'd be like, it'd sound like a Inception trailer. Yo, hello, yo, M Gaming. Hello, M Gaming. Marcos Manoa, Fact File, Halal Cat again, and yeah, I'm gonna go so I can save the battery, like I was saying, because otherwise I'm gonna keep talking. And I was just like pointing at the fucking this, also because the colors just went with the purple, you know. Yeah, so I was about to ask him to sign that, but instead, like, I grabbed it, and people were like, you know, it's part of the theater thing, you know, it's part, you know, so they can make money too. But I wasn't really sure about that. So I just kind of was like, hey, oh yeah, I showed him, because he said something about slashers earlier. And I'm like, hey, by the way, I just wore my Friday the 13th because Tom Savini is involved with both films, and he laughed. He's like, oh, yeah, no. Yeah, because Tom Savini, he designed, I met him too the same year. I met Ken Forey in 2008. But he designed not the mask, but the original Jason. So he was part of it, and part of both. And then they brought him back for the 4th film to try to kill him off. And they go, no, Jason's making too much money, which I don't blame. Because you know what? We got Jason Takes Manhattan, and Jason X is actually, you know, all these movies that were considered so shitty, and you kind of watch them again, you're like, nah, this is fun. These are some fun movies. See, this was when it was cool to leave, because it was like an hour, around, actually more like around this time, because I took a while to leave, like I'm doing now. When I drove here for the midnight movie, when they played Dawn of the Dead, and I parked over there, the video I said earlier, this is what it was like driving home. This is when I don't mind driving in the city. Like, I shouldn't do this, but like, you know, I'll get my soda in a minute. I'm gonna go to Small Door. I'm gonna avoid that. I don't even feel like jumping over. I'm just gonna, there we go. Now open at 10 a.m. Oh, fuck. It's gonna take a while. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. This guy is probably just hanging out for, he's been there for a while. Taco Bell. Oh, he's leaving. That's kind of, Um, actually, I should probably go back to get my my stuff before I start like hanging around here too long. Okay. Go back to my cup. And my film guy that I almost don't even want to grab now because I'm mad at myself for not having him sign. These people are going to see me talking to myself. They're going to say something because they're probably drunk. I know, dude. I'm trying. Hey, how's it going? Hey. That's what I kind of do when I see people at night. I just go like, hey, how's it going? And then kind of walk the other way. But see, they're having fun. They're just jumping around. Streets are dangerous. Dude, yeah. Not here, though. Actually, there is a lot of shit I'll hear about up here. But then when I come here, I just kind of... Like, look, you get the dark. And then, like, or stay in the light. Want to stay in the light, or... I'll do a little circle. What is this? Whoa. Is that Charlie Chaplin? No. Crepe. Wait, who is that? Charlie? Wait, I should know who that is. Someone probably French knows. I said Charlie Chaplin, so if that was right. Dude, is he smoking something? There's some shit I don't really want to record. So I'll just avoid it. Just because it's awkward, or it's legal, but... What the fuck is down here? Someone washing shit? What is that? Bacon? It says back. Okay, this probably looks weird being back here. What is in there? Like, what kind of front is this? What is this? I'm scared, guys. Oh, Emre, hello. And Marcos again in M game. I'm gonna go back again because I never really have too many people, so I'm able to say that. Say some names. Okay, so that's where I came. Oh, now it's really dark. But I like this shit. I don't know why. But also because we're near light. It's not like I'm going way into a place I'm not familiar with too much. And, you know, there's people still... There's probably still people back here. Look, I never left this fucking area just because I went to Taco Bell. I was going to get a taxi. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll just start walking soon. This fucking beach chairs set up for some reason. I'd sit on them, but they're wet. I hear birds. It's birds. This is the turkey. Alright, I'll go down here again. Just because I'm over here. I already went down there earlier. You just didn't see it. Had to do something that was legal. In my... Hello, Heidi Sorensen? Yeah, I kind of just randomly started filming again because the dogs, and I was trying to just get a quick thumbnail picture, and then I just kind of... It's in Boston. We're in Boston right now. This was a good movie. This is a movie where, like, it was kind of funny with an audience because half the theater was, like, really laughing at almost everything, and half was like, what? Oh my God, the dogs are back. How'd you get out? Hey. Oh, cool. Sorry, I was just talking. The dogs came around the corner. Thank you. Thank you for letting me see them. Have a good night. See you, doggy. Okay, now we're gonna walk back this way, just because that was kind of awkward. That was cool. Oh, the doggies. Oh no, you gotta go that. See you, puppies. See you, puppies. Oh, I felt bad. I wanted to talk to him more, but I don't think he really wants them on camera. That's his right. You know, I'm not gonna like try to. Let me get your dogs all over the camera. He's like, dude, he's really nice and polite. He's actually funny, but I think he was kind of like, you know, I don't want to keep lingering around his dogs. So yeah, see, I try to throw my shit all away, but you know, someone's gonna collect it, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, I often see people just go around collecting cans in shit like this, so they're gonna score. Oh, see, the guy's carrying the dogs over there. I do not want to fucking keep bumping into him. It's gonna be really awkward. Okay. He's a nice guy and shit, but he doesn't want me to fucking go around the parking lot filming him. He probably just thinks I'm talking to myself. I kind of wanted to see this because the poster, you know what I mean? Like, I keep seeing it, like, the poster, like, when I see a movie, and now it's here. You know, I like the act. Oh, wait, actually, what the fuck? Actually, now I think about it, when I was talking earlier about when I met literally Johnny Depp across the street for Black Mass when he was with Amber. She was standing right there, so it's kind of like, when hearing all that shit, I didn't even really pay attention to it, but I'm like, oh, all right, well, they seemed fine in 2015. But for Black Mass, Dakota Johnson was there, and she signed something too. She was really cool. And I saw my friend Brenna from school, and she was always cool as fuck, but she was a security there, and she was like, oh shit, Brenna. Yeah, so hey Heidi and Purely AW and Marcos again. Big Bird VR. I met Big Bird, the actor. Purely AW, Marcos again. Yeah, the dogs. Yeah, I met Big Bird a couple times because I sometimes go to Comic Cons. Obviously, there's so many people there that it's hard to like talk to everybody. But I don't even really want to like. So Big Bird said something like, because it was a month before he. I don't even really like thinking about it because I'm like dealing with shit with people I love. So it's obviously, but he lived a long, good life. But he was in a wheelchair and he came up. I saw him and I'm like, hey, Mr. Big Bird, nice to meet you. And then he whispered in my ear. He said something. He goes, I gotta go home now. I'm like, oh yeah, because you know he's saying he has to. I think it was the last day there, so he was about to leave. He's like, hey, I'm going home now, or something. And then like a month later, I heard that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that guy was awesome, Carol Spiney. I always said, I don't know if it's Carol. It's been a while because I always had to correct myself, so now I have to correct myself again. It's either Spinny or Spiny, but it's spelt like Spee. It's spelt like Spee. It's spelled like Spinney. But he was really cool. Actually, I met Kevin Clash up here too, but that was before finding out he was involved with stuff, but now he seems okay again, so maybe hopefully nothing happened. I don't know. He almost seems cool. It was a documentary for a film festival I went to. He was there and he seemed cool. But I don't know what happens when I'm not around, you know? So, why am I still looking at this post? Look at it. It looks cool with the paint, doesn't it? Like, look, it's like beige, and then maybe just the poster looks like that by mistake. I think it's supposed to be white, or maybe not. But either way, look at that. It's like, I don't really like. There's outdoor screening, outdoor movies, free movies that are like in a commons area across the library this summer. They do it every summer. and they're doing like starting off with 16 candles or some shit. And it's not my favorite. It's not like I like John Hughes a lot, like Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller and stuff. Oh, and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So, yeah, I'll see 16 candles there if I can. And that has like a 16 candles almost look, but with like adults, you know? And Fantastic Four and Madame Web and Captain America / fucking Johnny Storm and someone else. He's definitely been someone else, hasn't he? But anyways, he's gonna be every superhero as well. And Madame Web, Madam Web, Madame Web. And this is what I came here for. Dang it! Why do I can't keep taking like I cannot take off work again. Oh yeah, it was just that, and then I was supposed to do next. I was like requested next Saturday because something going on. In another part with an. It's actually with, if I go to it, I don't know if I am yet, but it's with a director that people might recognize. It's a horror guy that you've definitely heard of his movies, and they're pretty fucking crazy. They're usually pretty long, but they're pretty crazy. I'll just say one has... This last one was a little too crazy for people, but I still saw it in a theater. But I'm trying to go to it. And that's next Saturday. So I'm like, yeah, this Saturday or next Saturday. And that's like, oh yeah, by the way, also on June, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know what? I can't keep, hey, every Saturday on the busy days, I could have. Fuck. Dude, that dog's gonna come. I don't know what that was. That sound. Dude, this is dark. I'm gonna run out of battery shortly, but I do have an extension, a battery pack thing. So maybe I'll just take I guess I'll just walk to those orange lights. And if anything else interesting happens, maybe I'll spontaneously come back on. It is kind of cool to walk around the city though, and it's just like I was gonna go to the casino, like I said, but it's like I have to pay to get to that. Look at this market. No one's dude. I just saw a zombie movie for like pretty much the 100th time. That could have actually been the 100th time for all I know. It's definitely been way past 50 times I've seen it. But like 28 days later, who said? You just saw that Day of the Dead on the poster, Danny Boyle, which I love 28 Days Later a lot. I saw that movie's great. So I want to see 28 years later. I saw 28 months later. That was cool as fuck too. Not as good, but good theater. Good time at the theater. But yeah, 28 Days Later, they're like in the grocery store. I love that scene. It's shit like that in those movies that make it good. I can remember the music right now in my head. Like that's just kind of classic looking. Look at that. Like that building, that design. Anytime there's a car coming down, now I'm thinking there's gonna be like a guy going, like a cop that's like, "What are you doing out here? No one's out here ever." But it's just a car. There's paint all around the city. That one's kind of cool. I mean, obviously it livens up the place instead of just a box. Not that I mind the box. Oh, it's because... What are you saying? Harper? Oh, I'm not even crossing, sorry. I don't know if it stopped because of me. I didn't do it, sorry. Oh, Pee-wee. Oh, look at that. Let's go Celtics. Do. Look, the guy was... I didn't want to point the camera at him, but I looked at him. He's just staring right at me. He's like, "What are you doing? No one is out." looking at this shit at night. That's kind of cool. Spock with a cat. Elvis as Bigfoot. Steve Carell. Oh, hello, Deepak Saini, and I know I said the others. Lego Welt, Heidi, Purely AW. Hello. I wasn't gonna wear this hat, but I thought I was gonna. When I got out of the car, because I got dropped off at the train station, I was like, hey, all right, bye. I'm not gonna take the hat. I'm like, wait, let me get out and see. I put the hat on, and I took it off. I put the hat on. I'm like, oh, sorry. They're like, my dad said something. I'm like, yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'll just take the hat. But damn, why do they all have to stop there? There's nobody out. Why do they all have to stop? Don't mind me. I'm just pointing at the frick. I love the lighting. This is how you should fucking do lighting, people. This is what everything looked like in the 90s. Like every street corner. Like I kind of thought about it back then, but not, it would be like, oh, you know what it was? I think it was GTA 4 that made me think about the lighting. Because the lighting in that was how it used to look. And the lighting is kind of orangish when you play the game. And that's how cities used to look. And then whoever the fuck came out with LED lighting was like, oh, let's put these boring white lights everywhere. That looks like Christmas, but it's not. That looks so, I'm just gonna keep walking because that just looks so fucking weird to point. I don't know what I had. Okay, I'll just say the doctor said I had something. It's called ADHD, okay? And I never really went back. He's like, yeah, I want you to do a follow-up. And yeah, I should probably be on something, but I never. So I talked about, hello, Justin Gilman. Yes, towns always seem sketchy at night. Yeah, I wasn't really reading a lot of these. I'm saying hi. Where are you? Which city? Boston. The Dark Path. Freddy Krueger. Dude, yeah, that's another person I met. I was just saying this before. When I went to the horror convention, I actually met this guy at Ken Forey before. Some guy came up, because I was about to go say hi to him without even asking for a photo or autograph. Because, sometimes it's not their fault. It's like the convention. They kind of make you have to pay sometimes. And I probably just didn't have a lot of money at the time. I'm just going to be quiet because so it doesn't sound like I'm crazy. Dude, look at that blue going through that. How can you read that sign? Oh, is this the place? Even though it's awesome looking, you can see it from this place. But like, you're gonna drive by that so much. But yeah, Freddy Krueger. Yeah, some guy was like, I was about to go up to him. He's like, hey, I have this art for Robert Englund. Can you give it to him? I'm like, well, I looked at it. I'm like, that's really good. Why don't you just give it to him? He's like, no, it's all right. I'm like, do you want me to say it's you? And he's just like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, this art is too good. And when I went up to him, I'm like, hey, that guy over there wanted me to give you this art, but I think he's kind of shyer. Cause I'm really shy and starstruck at times too. And he's like, oh wow. And I'm like, I waved the guy over. I'm like, hey, come. He's like, oh. And then he looked all like, oh yeah, cool, I'll come over. I'm like, yeah, that damn right you will. Dude, I'm not taking credit for your art. You made that shit. If I made that, then I would say it's, but I'm like, dude, I don't like taking credit for that. So I'm not gonna, okay, I guess I'll walk. Because they're not going. And they're not going. And they're gonna watch this. So basically, if this charge pack isn't charged enough, I'm kind of fucked soon. So pretty soon I'm gonna have to end this because it's literally at like a quarter of battery. This place looks pretty cool. The building, I like architecture. Like that stuff's cool. This is like kind of, oh my God, I hope someone's on the car right there. I like hearing the birds at night. They're not even night owls. Oh my gosh, I hope no one, okay, good. I was like, oh fuck, I was just looking at, I hope that wasn't someone in the car. It's Halloween. It's Easter. Massage Ultra. But the L is blue, so I didn't know it said at first. Massage Ultra. Okay, I don't know why I just walked towards the orange lights. Hey, it's Materialist, the movie poster. No, it's Andrew. Celebrate. We're moving. Oh shit. We just went through all that like, damn, this is a cool, we're celebrating. We're moving. Yeah, fuck it. Go fuck yourself. We're moving. We're going somewhere. Go take a walk. Find us somewhere else. Okay, dark alley. What happened here? What in the no, it's not cold. Yeah, Emery. And Justin, did a stranger hand you the lament configuration? I'm not even, oh wait, is that a Star Trek thing? Because I never met Spock. I wanted to go to a sci-fi convention up here that was just because Spock was there, and I don't even watch all Star Trek, but I know it's Spock. And I just didn't go. I've actually, it sounds weird. A long time ago, when I would just go to like, why am I walking down here? What the fuck? Charging the car. This would be kind of cool to like just hang out over here and charge a car and just like, I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, it was across the Charles River. It was a hotel I once stayed at. Was a Star Trek convention. I don't even know if it was Star Trek, but William Shatner was there or something. I'm like, oh fuck it, it's William Shatner, I'll go. And then he ended up going to like every convention, so it was like pointless to even go. But it was still fun because it was like at a cool like hotel place. And that was like a while ago. Oh, what the heck? That's a mouse or a rat or both. When I was in New York City, when I got stuck there overnight, there was in Brooklyn, and it was like, surprisingly, it was almost like this, but you'd go down like a street where it's just like you could hear music, and personally me, some people might get free, I was liking it because I think I either heard Nas or like Mobb Deep or Jay-Z or something, but I think I heard like, I forget, but it was like, cause I know Jay-Z's Brooklyn and Nas is Queens. But one time when I had enough time, I walked across the bridge. Oh, dude, nice. There's some bikers. Far out. Some bikers. Hello. Hi. Hola. Yeah. It's the DoorDash squad. Nice. No, that's the security. Dude, that's sick. Damn, I didn't know that DoorDash was riding like that. Holy shit, that's sick. I saw one of them at Taco Bell. That's... yeah. Me gusta. Nice. Okay, that's a cool True Value. True Value on the corner. Dude, that was kind of cool. Okay, I just was recording the Taco Bell dogs. I don't know if for the people, anyone, I'm sure there's not a lot of people here, but if there was like a couple people that came just recently, I only started recording because it was some Taco Bell dogs. There's 2 dogs running around the Taco Bell, and they were kind of cute. And I was like, hey. And then I kept recording because I'm unsure about the casino. It's 3:33. 33 is Larry Bird's number, right? I'm wearing a Celtics hat, so if I was at the casino right now, I've never even been there. Would I have gotten a jackpot? See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I could have... But it's like, what if I take the taxi ride to get there, and instead of Lyft, which I don't have enough shit... I have too much shit on my phone. I can't get another app right now. But instead of Lyft was like 13 to 15 bucks. So I don't know what a town fare or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever taxi service. It says like a airport taxi, but I guess I've never really walked down here. I've walked down to like some of the lights. The beginning of the lights, and I turned back because I usually don't have a reason to, but since I'm stuck here. If I lived up here, it'd be cool to use these. You could just rent them. Go around the city, the gas station. This is like kind of like the old school part of. Actually, pretty much anywhere in Boston is kind of old school, honestly. That's what I kind of like about it. But, you know, this, you always notice like when there's new architecture because it kind of looks almost, it's like, they all look the same, you know? Like, it all looks like, sometimes it'll look sleek and shit, but it's like, everything's just so plain. Before there's like, everything had like architecture to it, or just it had a look, there's a charm to it. Like, even down here, there's nothing open. I'm not even sipping this. It sounds like leather. This is what the orange lights did to me. It made me keep walking this way. And the orange lights and the birds. There's birds at 3:35 in the morning. I like it. Look at that street. I'd go down. It just looks kind of boring, though, you know? Oh, fuck it. Let me just check it out. We'll go to the corner. This battery is really low, though, and so if anything, I'll just have to stop it, and either that's it for tonight, or if I charge my phone with the freaking thing, if it's charged enough, then maybe if there's something going on. But what the fuck is down here? Those gift certificates. Oh, is that like Buddha? Yeah, there's nothing down here except waxing and manicures. Dude, I didn't realize like sometimes the city just gets like eerie, eerily quiet. Like, look, oh my gosh, I'm outside there's like one light in there, dude. This street, like each place is like, maybe it's because everyone's asleep and they don't have the lights on. That's kind of probably one reason. It is almost fucking 4 in the morning. If I wasn't carrying this cup and the phone, I'd probably have my jacket off. It's like, it's actually really comfortable. Like, I can have the jacket on or I could take it off. But I was expecting rain all night. I was expecting to walk around the rain, so this is actually not so bad. I probably wouldn't even have the... Like, look at that. I don't know why I like shit like that. I don't know what to call it. Like, that was just like simple fix, probably. Like, oh, we gotta patch it. I used to have Santander when it was Sovereign. Oh, it's a bunny. I keep seeing, like, I saw a bunny when I got dropped off at the train. See, a car's going by, and if it's a cop, I'm like recording a bank. I'm checking out where the security cams are. No, I'm just kidding. TJ Maxx. Oh wow, that's a weird. This is like it just looks weird now because it's not busy, but just a TJ Maxx parking lot. I've never been down here. Wow, I might be getting close to the river. I haven't looked at the map. Thinking of the way it looks in my head, I would be going towards the river. Like, I think I'm going north, but I can't tell. Wow, I haven't really been reading this a lot. Oh, this is Boston. Mika T. B-Baller. Christmas 2025 is coming very soon. That's probably because the 1005.5, the Dove. That sounds like a good station. Oh, hey, Bunny. Hello. Hi. It's okay. Shit. It stayed still because it was like, oh, doesn't notice me. He doesn't notice me. He's like, oh, shit. Man, his dogs, his rats, or mice. I think it was a mouse. Oh, I go, that's what I do too. I turn like a conversation to like 5 other things, so I don't know what to call that. But yeah, when I was saying earlier with that rat, before I got sidetracked, or the mouse, when I was walking around Brooklyn, I was hearing the music and I had to throw something in a trash can. It was one of those like old, like metal trash cans with the lids. And I just picked up the lid and literally at least 5 rats came out. And it made me laugh. I was just by myself. I wasn't recording shit. But I just jumped back. I was like, what? Because it just like, they just poured out. And I just like, and I just backed off pretty damn quick and I just laughed. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, the city, there really is rats. I always thought that was like a myth. Oh, see, the battery's in red now. I knew it was Celtics. Well, now that it's in red and it's 3:40 a.m., now my only choice is to really turn this off and see if that charges, because if it doesn't, I have to save that little red battery for the morning. It's hard to explain my work because I was working with my dad for a while, and then there's a lot of stuff going on where he's taking care of my mom right now. That's really complicated, really depressing. That's one reason why stuff like this, it's still escapism for me. And kind of remember the shit that I like, that I'm interested in. And but yeah, I had to find something else. And for now, like I needed to work because I just was losing my mind. And it was also losing my mind trying to find a fucking job because it's like I've been doing all this shit for a while. Fucking plumbing and heating, I won't get in. But it's like, hey, we're hiring. Oh yeah, I've done plumbing and heating. Yeah, we don't. So basically, I'm kind of learning to cook right now. And it's busy on weekends. And so this was kind of unexpected, but I mentioned it a week or less than a week ago, but I mentioned to a manager. It's hard, but he was understanding. But I'm like, yeah, I can do Sunday though, because I'm usually not working on Sundays. I'm like, I can do Sunday. I can just come in Sunday. If he's like, okay, yeah, just check the schedule. And I sent him a text saying, hope everything is going good tonight. He's like, yeah, I hope everything is with you. You're scheduled for tomorrow, so just kind of let Matt or Sean. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm on the train. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, well, I guess I am working tomorrow. And then I'm kind of glad I said, all right, yeah, the train gets back in town at around 10:30. And he's like, oh, I didn't realize you're coming back in the morning. So he, I'm glad I said that. Whoa, are they doing pizza? Oh, they're getting trash, but that's so cool. Hey, I remember this stop. Is this where Yeah. Oh my gosh. Great Scott was around here. If it still is. Holy shit. Okay, so anyone who knows about that group, the Whitest Kids You Know, the sketch comedy group, I saw them right around here in like 2006 or 2007. I think it was 2006 because I saw Miss March, and that came out in 2007, and by then I already have seen them in person. And one of them, well, Sam, I was talking to Sam after they did the improv. This person at the light's probably like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I kind of recognize it. Whoa, I kind of recognize it because of the McDonald's in that corner. Yeah, I saw them around here. There's probably a club over here called Great Scott. I think it's supposed to be Great Scott, like Great Scott. Back to the Future. Oh, this is 24/7. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Maybe I'll keep that in mind. Especially because I'm gonna have to shut it off soon and the battery is low. Maybe I should do this more often. Maybe I should just come up to Boston. Maybe not like overnight. Although it's kind of fun. It's funner than I realized. I've done it a few times, but it was more unintentionally. I got stuck. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Yeah, but no, why? It's because, you know, I was chatting with them after because it was like in a bar and they were really cool. And like Sam was just like, "Hey," so I was like, "Oh, you're from that area too?" And I said, he's like, "What high school?" And I said the high school. He's like, "Wait, are you serious? That's my high school. I went the same one." And then he like called over the other guy. I think it was Trevor. He was cool. They're all cool. It was either Trevor or Zach. Which Zach Kreger, he has a new movie called Weapons coming out this year. That's the guy I'm talking about. Zach Kreger from Whitest Kids You Know, Sam, Trevor, Timmy. So like, they were there, and yeah, what the? I'm getting sidetracked. What the fuck? That was poop. Yeah, but Sam was like, when he heard that, Sam literally got me a drink. One of the Whitest Kids You Know bought me a drink. He's like, "Oh shit, let me get you a drink then." I'm like, "Oh dude, that's sick." And this was at a time, this was 2006 or 2007. That's when it was like flip phones and shit. And even if it was now, I don't think I'd want to have my phone out like going like, "Hey, yeah, oh, you're getting me a drink and shit. Yeah, let's get that all on tape." But it's just so much shit happened like that coming up here to go to places that it just felt like a different time. Like a totally different time. It's weird. But yeah, he has a new movie, Weapons, coming out this year. I saw Barbarian in the theater, and after the movie I was like, Zach Kreger. Directed by Zach Kreger. Who the that's saying that I know that name. And it's just been a while since I watched Whitest Kids You Know. I'm like, wait, Zach Kreger, Whitest Kids You Know. No way. I had to check when I got home. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the same. Yeah, if you go on Twitch, by the way, they go on there sometimes. They do Trailer Boys, and it's pretty fun. And Nate, his brother's cool, and they're Blanchard's. There was an arcade called Blanchard's. I haven't been reading this a lot. Duck Sauce. Follow the North Star. I know I should have been. Luciano. What are you doing this late? I just saw a movie. And it got out around 1:30. Then I went to Taco Bell. And I saw dogs there. And then I just started recording them. And that's Marnus Dezel. I think Boston. Yes, you're correct. Heidi, if that's Boston, I want to move there. Yeah, you might like it. I mean, actually, it's like, some people don't like it because of the weather, but I think it's more people that are from south because it does get really cold sometimes in the winter. But Hey, just bundle up. Like, I got stuck in a car in this jacket. 'Cause my car wouldn't start and AAA wouldn't come till morning when I was in Plymouth. And it was freaking cold that night in October. Panda. Yeah, I've definitely been down here before. I just forget exactly, like, yeah, because I came down to I think I saw Macaulay Culkin down here. I saw him with the Pizza Underground, and then I went back to what is it? I think I went that way before though. I think that way is, yeah. I think. Blend. Yeah, Pizza Underground that was kind of cool too, because Macaulay Culkin and his band, they were in a club, and the pizza place was literally right next door, and they brought over pizza, and they just gave people in the audience pizza, and I was kind of up front, so I just grabbed a slice of pizza. It was kind of cool. Then I walked around the corner to, what the fuck is it called? Paradise Rock Club. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Paradise Rock Club. Shit, I'm probably in the area, actually. Whoa. Didn't even see this. Okay, we're in Alston. Yeah, then I went, I was walking like I am now, except it was earlier and there was more people out. No, I don't know if I want to go to try that place. It just seems a little, I don't know. The title seems a little odd. It's fucking bright here, dude. This is what I mean. Okay, you got the nice, cool lights, nice and, like, those aren't orange, but they're nice and, like, chill. They're, like, greenish and shit. And then you just got broad daylight. Like, this is fucking bright. Like, what the fuck? Dude, it's daytime. It's now day. And that's why I kind of like the chill lights. Let's go around the corner. It's chill. Yeah, went to Paradise Rock Club, and outside the tour bus was Flatbush Zombies. I'm just trying to finish up that story. This is what happens when it's late. I'm a night owl. I fucking stay up late sometimes, even when I have to work. That's why it's probably good. I didn't even finish that story. I'm sorry. I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't even finish up that story. So, my boss, so when I said the text about I'm coming back at like 10:30 in the morning, and he's like, oh shit, okay, because I had you scheduled for 10, so you actually instead just come in at 3 to close. Because it would either be like 10 to, sometimes it's 10 to close. It's like, sometimes it's a long day in the week. There's always like a couple of those. But for this one, it was probably going to be like 10 to 4 or something. But he's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, just come in from 3 to close then. And I'll have this other person cover for you. You said the name, but I don't know. It's Gavin. But, so yeah, thank you, Gavin. You're going to cover for me. I appreciate it, because I am probably going to not get any sleep, except possibly on the train. And then, I gotta, oh wait, if it's at 3, I could probably just go home and get some sleep for like a couple hours. This is what happens when you're just hearing my thoughts of what I would be thinking, pretty much. But I'm talking, wait, I don't know how to rewind it, but I'm pretty sure just a few steps back it said 299. Did that just drop a cent, like, as I walked a square on the sidewalk? It probably didn't. It dropped a cent. A second. Drops a cent a second. That would be cool. Yeah, see, that's a cool bike. Wicked VHS. I just like that because it's VHS. See, here's another car coming, and I don't want to look, so it could be a cop going, what's this guy doing? Nope. You see, if I was up here a few months ago, it'd be a lot easier to find a fucking job. Because probably is like, okay, I need to find a job. There's got to be someplace in the city hiring, I'm guessing. But not in my area. It's like, especially when you have, like, I have a, like I just saw that bike back. I got a bike that I mostly am relying on right now. And not, so I need a place that I can actually get to. I'm just gonna say, with the bike, if it's raining. And not worry about getting home, taking too long to get home. The beast. The beast. I do a lot of voices. That one wasn't a good one though. That light just came on, I think. So it was kind of cool. Well, dude, it's weird because it's like all this shit, which I kind of I like. You know, it's all this graffiti. And then down the street, you got Jaguar. That is a crazy image. Like it doesn't look the same right here, but yeah, look, it's just like this, and then you go down the street to the Jaguar dealership. Okay, this is red. I really do gotta shut this off. Dude, that guy stopped over there. I hope he's supposed to be, or else he's like, what does that guy do? I almost wanted to go the Blanchard's direction, but I know that if I go that way, I'm going away from the city. But I'd recognize some places down there. Maybe I'll just come up here on a weekend and just kind of like do something like this. Oh, sorry. I'm just talking to myself. How's it going? Hey. I'm just explaining to people that I'm talking to myself. Okay, let me just read this real quick before I go, because it is red, and if I do come back, it's because I charged it, or I'm bored, or something. Duck sauce, Heidi. Let me just get... Have you heard of Ice 9? Dude, holy shit, Heidi, that is so friggin' crazy. Wait, hold on. There are a band that helped me if you're into music for therapy. Okay, that is pretty cool, because the horror convention that I used to go to, Rock and Shock, turned into, which I discovered last year, which I didn't realize was already going on a couple years, called Silver Screen Con, that the guy from Ice 9 kills, which now I'm forgetting his fucking name. It's like Chad something. He was so cool though, because I went up to him, because yeah, he put the thing together. Him and some other people put Silver Screen Con together, and there was like the Terrifier cast there. There was I wore this shirt to go see, literally on Friday the 13th, the director of the first movie, and there was a couple of the Jasons there. One of the Jasons I didn't see, but yeah, one of the Jasons I didn't see, but a few others were. I'm just gonna say. But yeah, anyways, that guy from Ice 9 Kills was there. And I won't say the joke he said, but it involved a certain drug that I've possibly experienced in the past. And I haven't really tried it a lot, but I'll just say it was very funny. And he's just like, gosh, man, I wish I don't know, I forget what he said exactly. But he's like, I'm like, yeah, man, good job. Did you put this all together, man? This is really awesome, dude. And he's just like, he said something about a certain drug. He's like, yeah, I just getting the thoughts together came from blah, blah, blah or something. And I'm like, I just laughed. And later that night, I was like, I gotta check out some Ice 9 Kills. I am fucking paranoid of those things. I'm sorry. I'm carrying a phone, and I am fucking paranoid of those. Holy shit. See, I like this alley. Oh yeah, I've definitely been around here before. Look, I'm just not gonna talk, you can hear. It's almost like that light is just making a sound, like a rattling sound. Like you can hear like everything right now. But yeah, Heidi, yeah, Ice 9 Kills. That's the band who put it together. So if you come here, go to Worcester, which looks like this. Me and my friend Hawk Talk joked about this. How you go to Worcester in the middle of the day and it'll look like this. It's so weird. How like we're talking about how there's people in buildings, but you go outside and this is what it looks like in broad daylight. It'll be noon and it looks like this, but you're in a city. And that's where I used to take the train to go to horror conventions. And when I discovered Silver Screen Con last year, I'm like, okay, I like this convention a lot because it's in the same place, but where what used to be called Rock and Shock, which was a fucking great horror convention. But yeah, that guy's, man, do you remember it's like Chad something, isn't it? Hold on, yeah, checking from South Africa, what's up? Marnus Dazel. What up, South Africa? That's pretty sick. I would have a boyfriend so fast. Oh yeah, oh wait, I wouldn't be cold for long, and I'm a Bruins fan. East Coast is just... Well, I appreciate that. I've never been out saying that about the East Coast because I've never been out west. I always kind of wanted to like experience like whether all the way in California with their cities and the countryside, or I'm not even talking about the whole. I'm not getting like... I know all types of the country has different politics. Personally, with me, I think everyone's fucking crazy. But as far as just like a state that just, yeah, I would want to go through all of the West. Like fucking even Arizona. And, oh, see, I don't want to step on that. This is what I get scared of. No, it's stopped. See, it's okay. There was a cicada that looked injured the other day. Because we got cicadas now. And it was like injured. I picked it up and like... Because it was on a sidewalk, and I keep seeing them on sidewalks, but people keep stepping on them because they're just everywhere. And you can hear them around my place a lot. And yeah, I just kind of put my finger out, and its legs kind of like just grabbed onto my finger, and just easily like got on and just held on. And I just walked over to a leaf where it was just like out of the road, and just kind of like put it. It wasn't even on the leaf. It was like under the. It was just like on the ground, but in the grassy, mulchy area. But I'm like, dude, they just go everywhere. But if I wasn't on the phone right now, a lot of times I'm literally just walking, looking down like this. And so a lot of times I'll like move to the side because I see shit. See, and then, wow, I'm going into all these areas that I've been in, but I just don't know where the fuck I am. It's like I've walked down here, including one of the nights I was stuck up. I just don't know where the fuck. I think one time it led me to Boylston Street when I got stuck here in May 2013. And I walked up to the finish line when they had the memorial there. Because I was up there that week of the bombing where... I was there the day that Obama came and like Mitt Romney was there. That's two different, it's Republican and Democrats, so it's not. But they came to speak, and I went to Tremont Street, and had it all blocked off. You could see the white suits way down the street, like investigating. And I was kind of helping, just a little bit, move the flowers, like reposition them because they were just getting way overcrowded with flowers and shit for the tribute. And I was like, wow, and then the next day they caught the guys. So that was pretty sick. I went home that night. The following day, it was all over the TV, like, they're in Watertown. We got them they got them surrounded. We'll bring you updates. Everyone was just glued to get those motherfuckers. Oh, that was sick when they actually got them. Yeah, because that they were heading towards New York City, so for all we know, if they weren't caught that night, they could have been going to Times Square, and then New York would have been attacked. So it's like, that was all prevented. Also, thanks to, I don't know his name, but I want to remember his name right now. There's a lot of people involved with that whole thing. But the kid who ran out of his vehicle an escape. Like he was at the gas station. You see it in Patriots Day. I thought it was a good movie. Not everyone was a part of that. That and Stronger. Those are it's something. That's probably another mouse. Yeah, when those are filmed up here, I just wanted to be a part of those. I was just an extra, but I don't really like see me, but I'm just like in the crowd. And but yeah, in the movie, that part was so great. He's just like, go. What do you say? Oh, there's another pot. Okay, now we're getting a rat territory. That was not a mouse. That was a rat. That was a big one. Hey, another jaguar. How many jaguars are? Okay. So before I go, because I have to charge this. Oh, by the way, hello, Anonymous. And yeah, Heidi. But that was cool that you mentioned Einstein Kills, because I just talked to that guy Ken Ford. He was at the same at least building that the other convention was at. Yeah. So if you ever come up here, definitely go to Silver Screen Con, because that Ice Nine Kills guy, he'll be there, and they got like a whole section, because it's a horror convention, but they got like an Ice Nine Kills section where it's like they set up like an American Psycho thing. Because then when I went back and I looked more at Ice Nine Kills, I was seeing that they are definitely a fan of horror movies. And then I watched The Retaliators, the movie where he's like a cameo in there, but it was a good movie. It was actually I kind of want to watch that movie again. That was a good ass movie. Yeah, it's like a horror. It's not even really horror, but it's like a thriller. The Retaliators, and there's a bunch of like heavy metal kind of bands or death metal, and I was digging the fucking shit out of that music too. I like hip hop or any type of shit. If you give me some metal like that, I'll listen to it. There's one of my managers at work that when he opens the place and I'm opening with him, he'll put on Pantera and just tons of shit and certain stuff. I'm like, what is that? Yeah, before I go, because I do have to charge this and say bye to a couple people, or say bye to people before I do go and possibly come back if I get hyper again. Because, wow, why am I still holding this? I should have just gotten I was going to get like the Baja, but I'm like, like sometimes you're having a taco, you don't want like an energy drink with it, you just want like a soda. I ordered a sweet tea. But it was one of those ones you have like a kiosk, and then it's like everybody just goes into a corner waiting for their shit, and they got the fountain drinks, and I always used to drink Pepsi and Coke, but I ordered a sweet tea, and there was literally no sweet tea option, but which is fine, but I'm like, why am I still? It's not like it's sweet tea, it's like soda, and the ice is melted, so it's all like shit. But yeah, I was just looking at that building, that guy parked, so I don't want him to think. But, okay, so look at the architecture before I get off. It's all classic, and then you look at the Land Rover and Jaguar, which is kind of cool and sleek and stuff, but it just doesn't really fit the tone. But it doesn't look... I'm trying not to point over there too much, because they're literally, like, parked, and, they're probably, like... when, like, someone can park, and just, they're facing you, and then you can sense, like Ken Ford was saying this earlier, like he was talking about stage, but he was like, yeah, how you can like sense when people are like watching you and from behind or something, but you feel that on stage, but it's different. It's like the energy, you feel if they're connecting with you or not. Well, right there was one of the moments, sometimes you just feel like, yeah, people are probably just watching, probably just instead of them being too curious, just keep going. Oh, Harvard Ave. What? There's no fucking way I just went to Harvard Ave. Okay, I don't really tell a lot of people this, but I was once a Harvard student, but only for a movie. In 2007, I wore a wool suit, a wool outfit that was supposed to be a 1930s Harvard student for my man, Denzel Washington. And when I did it, when I auditioned, I still remember the dates for some reason. It was 7/7/7. It's kind of hard to forget that date. July 7th, 07. 7/7/7. I went up here for an audition. Actually, it was right around this place. And They're like, yeah. And I'm like, when I talked to them, I was like, yeah, I would do this for free because it's Denzel. I'm a big fan. And they laugh and they say, actually, well, technically, we'll have to pay you. I'm like, I'll do it for $1. Not even fucking kidding. It's Denzel Washington. Fucking kidding me? Dude, he was the director. He was wearing New Balance. I almost wore my New Balance today. I thought it was gonna rain though, so I put boots on. But I saw him wearing wind pants, and then it was kind of fun. It was actually weird because he was the director, but he seemed out of place because everyone else was 1930s. Like, he had it set up like the 1930s, but he's the only guy who's wearing like comfortable shit. Like, he's wind pants and New Balance. And I never really tell people this, okay? But I was in the crowd, and I thought I actually got him angry because during a take, there's another rat. It was at the theater that's at Harvard. It's like literally, it's in Harvard. That's where they actually filmed it, which is cool. But I was, during one of the takes, I was going, bravo! Because that's how I figured that's what they say back in the day, in the 1930s. They didn't tell any of us to say that. They say cut or whatever, they stop, and they go, hey, who over here just shouted bravo? And I go, I thought I was in trouble. I'm like, I did? He goes, hey, do that again. That was good. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so the next take, everyone, bravo, 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 bravo. Well, oh, fuck. So, I'm like, I would say you might hear me say bravo, but everyone started shouting it after that. So I was like, bravo, bravo, bravo. I always